What's up? So this video is to break down the new revised ZZP fuel logs. We doing the return and the non-return because I got them on both of these cars. So we gonna break it down. I talked to the homie Steve from ZZP, and he explained that there was a guy that was working there. I was putting them together. He was putting them on ass backwards. And there's a lot of them that's like that. So they working on getting the situation solved. So don't blame it on them. It was the person that was putting them together. But we're gonna break it down in this video. So let's get it started. So what you got to do to get them to fit right, there's a bracket. This goes for both styles. That right there, the long one right there. And then there's another one in the back, which will be on this corner, I believe. You got to swap those brackets from underneath. So you swap those brackets from underneath, and then it should go on. And then on the non-return side, this right here is going to be on that side. So you just pretty much swap, because it'll be on this side. So you just swap it on this side, and then that bolt will be on this side. You just swap them over. And then you have to put the line has to go over the supercharger, because if it had a straight, which I'll show you on that other car, it could have went under the supercharger, but it's got a 90, so it has to go over. And then it goes there. Now I don't have the feed, but you really have to force that in there, but it'll go in. But I can't put this on yet because I gotta see once I put the dog bones back on. If I try to put this on now, it kinks the feed line, so I gotta wait and see how that goes. But I might have to mod that line, I don't know. That's the return side. That's how you do that. Now for the non-returnless return, a little bit more complex. Now see how this one got that straight? Now because that one got that straight, you can put it under the blower. That's pretty much the same way. Now this was previously a GT, so the feed line here, of course, is not going to go over there. So I got to mod this line, make a fitting, cut it right here, make a fitting so I can slide it in here. And then the return, it's got a 90, so I got to cut that, and I got to mod it so I can get it to fit on that. We'll get to this in a second. But you got to do the same thing. Take this bracket over here, the long one. You can't see it on this car, but take that bracket, swap it with that one back there. Take that one, put it here. Put a little pressure putting it down, it'll go on. Now, this one got the nut. Now when you get the 04 Plus style, the non-returnless side, this is how it comes. It's got the 90 on this side, and it's got a solid bolt on that side, like I said. So you gotta swap that 90 over here, put the solid over there. But this one you don't have to, because this is gonna be the return side. So you just put it on, run it back there. All right, when you first get this regulator, it's gonna have that right there screwed in right there. So you just unscrew it, put it right there, and then you put the feed line right there. And you're gonna have to, there's the return, that's where the return goes in. So you're gonna have to mount this somewhere, and then you gotta take the stock fuel regulator and clip, put it right there. Now if you got an aftermarket fuel pressure gauge, that's where it goes, right there. And then you just mount it up. That's all there is to it. So it'll go on. Like I said, the main thing is you got to swap that bracket and then that bracket. Swap them. And then on the 04 Plus, these two got to get swapped. swap. And then the feed line on 04 Plus has to go over. Unless you buy the straight. So I'm gonna actually talk to ZZP about that and see if I could just get that straight. If you can get that straight, then it can go under the blower. It doesn't have to go over. But all right. Hope this was informational. I hope that helped you guys out. That's all I got. If I got more information, I'll post up later.